Hello,
Welcome to Mid 1 Course 1 speaking test. My name is Miss Abby. What's your name?
my name is Faye.
Okay, nice to meet you, Fade. All right. Do you think life was different when your parents or grandparents were young?
Yes, I think it's very different actually because then they don't have a lot of electronics and the technology isn't quite as advanced as now. This makes their life a lot more difficult, unlike us who can go to school in just about 10 or 15 minutes.
All right, I agree. What are some of the things you did for fun when you were a child?
Well, there's a lot of things I love to do for fun when I was a child, and that include listening to music, playing games, making arts and crafts, and learning about chess. Those still come with me to this day too.
All right. Can you describe a typical day in your life when you were a child?
Well, it's all start with me waking up really late, about in the evening or the afternoon. Then I just had some lunch, go around, play with friends, come home, do the homework, and go to sleep.
All right. What are some of the differences between your childhood and the childhood of the children today?
Well, I think my and the other's childhood of today isn't that particularly different because most of the time I stay indoors and have myself play some video games and other stuff. That's almost the same as children these days because they also spend a lot and lots of time looking at the screens.
I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. What are some things that have changed in your town or city since you were a child?
Well, there has been a lot of good and bad things that have happened in my town. Well, for one of the bad things, well, my favorite candy shop kind of closed down and moved to another place. But on the bright side, my town is way more advanced now. There's way more cars, there's way more people.
All right. What are some of the things you miss about life in the past?
Well, I love especially those music that come out in around 2017 and 2020. Those were the peak time of the music. Another thing I love is that when games in as microtransactions as today. Nowadays, most of the game is just money, and money.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. And that's the end of the test. Goodbye.
Goodbye.